All right, welcome everybody. Santino Brothers Wrestling YouTube channel. I'm here with Jake Atlas. I'm not sure that we've talked to Jake Atlas probably since the match that we're going to review tonight, the Chaos versus Atlas, January 4th. So how you doing, Jake Atlas, and what's been going on with you?
I'm doing great. NXT has been such a huge learning curve for me, and I'm working with the best. Guys like Johnny Moss, Robbie Brookside, Matt Bloom, and Triple H. Obviously, like just learning so much. Obviously, being a part of the NXT roster, I just finished off a couple weeks ago wrestling Swerve, and kind of just trying to stay in that cruiserweight division, trying to hopefully get to a title match. But you know, I'm pretty lucky. I'm doing well, and it's going great.
Cruiserweight, man. I thought you were going to become heavyweight champion, brother. The
I
big as the
want it.
warlord.
We're getting there. I want to like succeed every division. Like, I want to make sure I take over.
Oh, you want to be, what do they call those, the granddaddy champions or something like that, where they win every single belt in the company?
That's my goal.
That's pretty impressive if you could do that. So, oh man, so how's Florida life over there? You like Florida? Same weather or what? It rains a lot, huh?
It's been, yeah, we've been getting a lot of rain, like evening time ish. But it's extremely hot right now and humid. Like right now, if I step outside, I just get drenched. But Florida's cool. It's okay. It's not Los Angeles. I love LA, and I'll hope to go back soon when I get moved up to the main roster. Hopefully sooner than later. But Florida's all right. It's not too bad, and hopefully the weather doesn't get too bad as time goes on.
Yeah, man, you got everybody at Santino Brothers, a lot of people, if not everybody in Los Angeles and California rooting for you. So I think it's amazing to kind of watch your journey, with Santino Brothers Wrestling, to see you on television every week. I like to say every week because that's the goal. So you're definitely making me proud, making the school proud, and I think making everybody at the school incredibly proud with what you're doing. So I think you had that, you kind of always had that determination and that work ethic to get where you're going, and I have no doubt that you're going to succeed and accomplish your goal, become the Hall of Famer that you're looking to be. Um, but since I have you here, let me ask you. So since this is Santino Brothers Wrestling Channel, we got a lot of aspiring professional wrestlers out there. What is some advice that you can give to any aspiring wrestler just looking to try to break into the wrestling business from just being a fan?
Just the best thing that I can say is like to just have an open mind and have a goal. I think that made it so much easier for me. I kind of, like you said, I kind of knew when I stepped into Santino Brothers, like what I wanted to do. And I made sure I like specified it. Like not only did I want to be at WWE Superstar, I knew that I wanted to do so well that like this, they knew the school too. Like I wanted to be the Santino Brothers graduate that made it to WWE. Like, and so to me, if you have something like that in your mind, it forces you to put yourself in positions that will lead you there. You sign up for the seminars, you sign up, you start networking with the right people, and you start testing yourself to what's around. What is New York doing? What is New Jersey doing? What is Chicago doing wrestling wise? And then you adapt to see what's the top star doing there. Okay, then I can kind of figure that out, find my niche, and see how I can fit there. And kind of just being, one thing that you would always tell me is just being a student of the game, like literally just watching everything and make sure that like you're up to date on what to do. And another thing is really just knowing who you are as a person, like knowing who you are and knowing what you want. Because, once you get to WWE, it's about getting yourself over. It's about becoming marketable. It's about, breaking out of a pool that has so many big fish, like so many sharks. So how are you going to survive there? And I think if you keep an open mind, like I said earlier, and just lay the foundation blocks, like listening, getting your character down. Who are you? Why do you do this? Why do you want to do it? Why do you want to win? Understanding that why, and then just knowing what wrestling is now today, like it'll help you, because everyone's good these days, so they say. Everyone's good these days. So what are you gonna do different? What are you gonna do differently? How are you gonna stand out?
Yeah, I mean, definitely, and you're living proof, of what you speak, and so I, really glad having you on here. Like, who are some of the wrestlers that inspired you? Growing up, I know that at least for me, I remember seeing a picture of you doing the DX, and I think you're like 5 years old. I've seen that picture. I don't think you've made it public, but. Like, who are some of the guys that influenced you to actually want to get in the ring? And now you're kind of you're at the doorstep of leaving your mark the same way the guys that influenced you. So who are these guys?
I think there was one guy that comes to mind that made me like kind of feel like I want to do that, was when I found TNA when I was little. And AJ Styles will always stick out to me when he was like doing his X Division run, as like, man, that's so dope. Like, that's what I want to do. Like, it looks doable, and it kind of made me realize, like, if I'm athletic enough, I can do this. I thought that there is this high athletic caliber to pro wrestling, which is why I always wanted to be involved in sports, because I knew that what the end goal was. But yeah, I mean, AJ was just breathtaking. There was something different about it. I don't know. There was something different about, because you had like the Hardys, obviously, and the TLC matches and the ladder matches, like during the Attitude Era, that would catch people's attention. But I don't know, it was something about AJ Styles, and the style was different. It wasn't like it was like death defying or like crazy. It was just athletic. Like, that was the difference, I think, for me. I liked the athleticism that he kind of showed. Eddie Guerrero was another one that I really, really looked up to. I think when it came to like WWE, the people that I really gravitated towards, as far as like, I feel something, like I feel like a connection and they're making me feel some type of way, is like Eddie Guerrero, Trish Stratus, Randy Orton, like Triple H, like these guys that made me feel like I hate this person, or I want to be this person. That was kind of like, for me, that like always had me hooked, like one of my favorite matches is Eddie Guerrero and Kurt Angle at WrestleMania 20.
Yeah.
I've always said, like, I don't know, there was this aura about the mystery of them, and like I was just so intrigued by it. I think I became a bigger Eddie fan when he passed, but I didn't appreciate him enough before that. But yeah, that's kind of like the group that I always lean on, because it just helped me kind of stay invested into the product, because my brother felt a lot of it. So
what's amazing to hear is that, like, you absolutely, right, the first person on the list was AJ Styles, so you absolutely have the opportunity to wrestle him in the main event at WrestleMania. WrestleMania, Raw, SummerSlam, pay-per-view, in your house, whatever it is, right? Like, you have that opportunity to actually do that one day.
one day,
Yeah, and I would love to see that, and that's like going full circle, right? For a dreamer, right, to become now a doer. And that's like, that story and inspiration is what would drive a lot of people and a lot of aspiring wrestlers to say the same way AJ Styles showed you that Kenny Marquez can do it. You're inspiring so many people you know, right now, and at this time, there's so many people that are proud to know, like, oh yeah, Jake Atlas. People are talking to them for seeing him the first time on NXT, and they're like, yeah, I know about him. I watch him on the Indies. It's kind of like knowing about your favorite band before they go mainstream. There's that certain sense of pride of knowing this band before they had radio play. And I think there's a lot of people out there, and you're inspiring a lot of people with what you do. And I think you proved it last year that you were here in California doing matches. And I think there was a streak of about maybe six months in a row that they graded the matches. And Jake Atlas's match was voted best match of the month for about 6 months. And I think they even said like no other wrestler in the region in Southern California in the last like 23 years has done that. And we're talking guys like even AJ Styles and Samoa Joe and the Young Bucks have constantly wrestled out here in Southern California. So with you doing that, you were on an incredible streak.
Yeah.
And you actually came to me and said, I want to wrestle you. And I think you came to me like, man, maybe early on in 2017 and said, I want to wrestle you. And me, I'm like, I got more road behind me than in front of me. But it came down to January 4th of this year, where, you know, ironically, it was our biggest drawing show in our history of Santino Brothers. I think before that was our first show ever that we did in 2009. We drew 167 people, and we can never beat that number. We can never, even the video of Ruby Reyes versus Brody King, like that video has 10 million views on it. That I think that house only drew about 135 people in the house. You know what I mean? So moving forward to January 4th, Jake Atlas and Santino Brothers are drawing 352 people that day. So we appreciate that, Jake, because, you know I worked my ass off in promoting it, but, you know, going into it, you're so popular, and I think this might have been your definitely the last match with Santino Brothers. I think you might have had one more match after, but there was definitely the last opportunity for a lot of people to kind of see you before you're going to go to Florida, and no one will be able to see you again. So I'm not a podcaster. I just called you up and said, hey, we need to put some content on the YouTube channel, and let's maybe go over our match and kind of see how it goes. So
Yeah.
we'll kind of watch it. I don't know. I don't think I've watched it. I might have watched it because I think I took some clips from it,
Right.
but I didn't actually sit there and watch it. I was just grabbing the clips.
So
What's that?
I've only seen it once, and I haven't seen it in a long time since. So
Well, you know what I say sometimes, man. Like maybe you don't want to watch it. You just want to remember that it was good. All right, let's see. So you did watch it once. All right, so here, I'll bust it out right here, and let's make this a full screen. And I don't know, we'll throw our box somewhere where probably in the corner right here might be best. We'll do that. And I don't know if we want to have the volume on or not.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is your Santino Brothers at last.
I'll tell you right off, Jake, man, I am out of shape on this match. And I'm not even tanned up, brother. I should have wore a bodysuit.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I totally should have wore a bodysuit, man. And then wrestling. You know what I specifically remember is that you beat the shit out of me in this match. And I remember, oh hell yeah! And I remember also what I remember was well, this was like weeks before leading up to it. I remember like saying, "Hey Jake, so you want to go over the match?" And you were like, "No, bro, we're gonna do your style match." And I'm like, "What do you fuck you mean my style match? What are you? I'm asking you right now. Let's go over it."
I remember you wanted to keep calling it like 2 weeks. You keep wanting to call it. I was like, no, I'm dead serious. I want to, feel it out there with you.
We definitely did a couple. We did what 3 or 4 training matches.
Yes, yeah, we did like 3 or 4 training matches. Where same thing. We didn't have anything planned. We just felt it.
Hey, was that your family member throwing in the streamers?
The streamers?
No,
I think all my family was there that day, huh?
Or were those, I don't know. Is that family member or is that legit fans?
No, I think that was
I asked them sometime. I asked Ruby once. I said they were all chanting Chingona. I go, hey, you know all these people? She's like, no. Hey, that's what I go. Oh, you guys got fans, huh?
Hey, Nick has reffed all my matches at Santino Brothers. Not even Jeremy. It's always Nick.
It is always Nick. Jeremy wasn't here. I think he was at Wrestle Kingdom.
Yeah, he was at the Tokyo Dome.
I gotta tell you, I probably was nervous right here, right there, walking towards you.
I was shaking the whole time, man. Like,
Oh.
I knew I had to step up and be there. You know, like be there, like be present.
I'd wrestle more if I wrestled my bodysuit, my Mono Roja bodysuit.
This is classic chaos.
Hey, what do you mean classic chaos? Hey, what you say is classic chaos is just classic pro wrestling to me, bro. Hey, he pulled or he pulled the tights, you know? You know what I noticed? I noticed not only you, but somebody else did that in training. They were like, I'm going to do the chaos.
I think I've said that before too. Like, oh, that's what chaos does.
No, you definitely have said that before, but I think somebody else was saying that too. I don't know if it was from you, but yeah, no, to me, that's just classic pro wrestling. And then like, at least at this part, this has always been like the opening of the good stuff for me. You know what I mean? Like just kind of fill out everything.
Yeah. Well, I think it was a good opportunity for you to get people not in your favor, because I think there were some people that were like behind you. And I think the story was definitely that you were trying to stop me from going to Florida, you know?
Yeah. I mean, but it's hard, man. I knew straight up, like going in, like you're so popular. Like, you know, wrestling at my company, of course, people will cheer for me, but
Right.
but I knew straight up that like you definitely are the face, you know. I usually blow myself up doing all this yelling and screaming, brother, and then I got nothing left. Did we mess up in this match? Do you remember?
No, not that I know. No. So, I mean, so far it's pretty good. Okay.
Who called that? You called the hip toss and the arm drag?
I think so. Yeah. Like in there too. Did we have anything planned?
No, fucker, we have shit.
Yeah,
No, we had the finish. And that's why I was like, all right, we'll talk about it that day. And you must have come, you came during the show, bro. You came during the show.
I was late to my own party. Oh my God.
Oh my God. But I said, fuck it. I guess we're just gonna go out there. And we did. We did just go out there and fucking do it.
Yeah, we did do. Oh,
But
so good.
it's all right. Hey, you know what I can't get past, man? I hate me being out of shape, brother.
I'm not even like.
Yeah, but at least you're big. At least you don't got love handles.
Oh my God. Because I pulled my tights up, probably.
Hey, that's what I need to do.
Oh.
Fuck you all, bro. That shit hurt. Hey, sometimes I sit there and I wonder, like, do they even like this shit right now? Like, do they expect it? Right? You know what I mean? Because, like, you gotta assume WrestleMania 3, like Hogan and Andre, they ain't go over shit, bro. They went out there and did it, and they probably knew they were gonna do the slam. You know what I mean? That's probably something they did before.
I kept lighting you up.
Yeah, I think there was one time you did something to me, and I'm like, come on, fucker, don't do that to me. Like, I'm supposed to be doing that. I think you did the cross. Didn't you do that to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, hey, I got like 2 moves, bro, and that's one of them. Look at that was a fuck up. Yeah, completely
I think I didn't know where to go.
Shine. You're fucking Shine. You knew where to go. But I like to slow that shit down, dude. Like, whoa, break it up. Like you're ready to like bam, bam, bam. Let's hit that shit. Oh shit. Jake's calling his first spot. Oh, what the fuck? I thought we had that one so much better.
That's fun. No, it was fine. What are you talking about?
Get the fuck out of here. You called that right there. You did. Because we didn't call any. Hey, I'll tell you what. If we called any of that, I would have forgotten.
No, I told you
No,
that.
you called it right there. But
That's
if we called that in the back,
I said statue, and you're like, okay.
fuck, you're pretty good, bro. Damn. If I was there with your shoes, I'd be rubbing your shoes, man. And we didn't call that in the back. We didn't.
No, we didn't.
No,
We
fuck
didn't call
no.
anything but the end.
I don't even think we called it. We just knew you were gonna hit the DDT. We didn't know. Did we call a spot?
I'd know once I see it. Like I'll know what we called. But right now, everything is in there. You're
Fuck, you're still on your shine, bro. What the fuck? Not giving me nothing. Hey, but that's what I always tell you guys. Take your own shit, bro. Look, I almost fucked that one up. Look at me. I just want to lay here, bro. Like, that's enough. That's enough, dude. Walk home.
But did you even see on when I tripped you and then I put you against the apron, you thought I was putting you in, but then I put you in there I said 9, and it's like you didn't know we were just feeling it.
Like I knew you were gonna do that move because I think we did it in train. Oh, here we go. Look at it. Look at that sell, bro. That's not even a sell, man. You're fucking clocking me with each punch. Look at my head, dude. I don't sell that good. That's old school. Biting your ear. Biting your ear.
Oh.
No one gave a fuck on that, bro. I thought they would care about that a little bit more, didn't you think?
You think I could have sold it more like a neck snap, like that.
Hey, I'll be honest with you, man. I know I'm already hitting my reserve tank, dude, at this point in the match. Yeah, this is the part where most people will be like, I'm gonna get my shit in. I'm like, fuck. I gotta give this guy some heat.
But also, like, this was your pace. Like, you could have slowed it. I think you did it. Oh.
That's what I kind of think. Like, everybody goes out there and tears the house down, and I go, fuck, I'm gonna slow everything down, especially with Jake.
But I've learned that, like, oh, fuck.
Jesus. Hey, we're calling this right then and there?
Yes, dude.
Jesus Christ. Hey, I feel like, get out of here. If I couldn't even probably run the ropes right now, dude. I feel like that's how out of it I feel.
Like drop.
Hey, yeah, so this should be a really good, unless we like totally fuck it the fuck up, like this should be a good match for me to show for people on calling it on the fly.
Yes. Because we didn't call anything, Joey, like nothing.
No, I don't even think we called the finish. I think we both knew it was going to be the DDT.
We didn't have time to call anything. I got there late.
I'm trying to think when we were getting ready. See, look at now I did my move because you did it earlier, bro. I'm trying to think, like, maybe we might have talked about something, but I think like what I started saying was, hey, I might do this. Maybe that's what I said. I don't know.
Well, we kind of of course, we're just going to tell each other, like, yo, if I say this, this is what this means. But that doesn't mean it, but that still means like it's 50-50 if it happens. You know what I mean?
Yeah. This is the way I love to work. And it has nothing to do with, Has nothing to do with like the, hey kid, we'll call it in the ring. Like this is my most fun I have, is just kind of go. I hate the nerves that makes it happen sometimes. I'm trying to remember spots.
Uh-huh.
Like it's just like working. And then sometimes I think like, oh, I should have did this, but I don't know, like yeah, you haven't even done training matches, right? Like yeah, you haven't done shit lately, right? Nothing.
No, but I was actually just gonna bring up like, so I did a match against Davari. I'm not sure when this will get posted, but I did a match against Davari that'll air for 205 Live this Friday. And the first segment, like the first couple minutes of it, is we called it out there.
That's good, man.
We didn't plan anything. We just planned from like just his cutoff, but everything else was like the shine was just like we called it out there.
I think that's just the work rate of really like, and I think like, you know, why do the Santino brothers wrestlers get booked a lot, at least in the region, you know, and then, you know, you guys are doing a lot more now. I think it's probably like the breaking down of the matches and making you guys work on the fly helps a lot, because I don't remember this match. Like I thought it was like kind of bad. Like, you know what I mean? I actually thought it was kind of bad.
I mean, this is on track. Like we're in the heat, and you're supposed to slow it down and have the crowd get behind me wanting to come back.
Where the fuck that move come from? I must have watched a Che Cabrera match or Ruby Ray's. Hey, but that's the cool shit, bro. Because I just keep thinking, I gotta work the neck. I gotta work the neck. Like,
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
No.
Maybe we knew about the power slam, right? I don't know, bro. I don't remember calling anything. Like, I remember talking to you. That's why you're beating the shit out of me, bro. You're like, I wanted to call some shit. Look at me. Hey, you can tell me now. I'm just reacting, bro. I'm like, fuck, this guy's moving. He got his second win. I'm out on my fucking reserve tank, dude. But I think I just noticed I have a hole in those tights, man. I think because I let Ray Romero wear them.
No.
Oh yeah, you know. But hey, I'm telling you, this COVID has got me like, I want to get back in the ring and wrestle, dude.
Hey, Ray Romero's pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I think he needs to get better gear.
Oh, okay.
Jeez, is this your comeback, brother? Look at you. Yeah, dude, I am out of gas, and you can see it hard. At least I could see it.
Oh.
Like, nah, you took it easy on me in there.
Yeah, that's all called in there.
Like, look at me. That's how tired I am, bro. I didn't even try to let that get a fucking false count or nothing, bro. I just grabbed that rope like, help me. Oh, jeez. Hey, but that's why I don't want to wrestle no more, bro. I think like, hey, nobody want to see my bullshit.
You just said you wanted to. Oh, Jobber is very good.
No, I do want to wrestle, but I think sometimes people don't want to see my bullshit. Finish him.
Oh, DDT.
Finish him. It's over.
Nope, 2.
We're going into falsies already. No, was that just a fucking false hope?
Oh, it could have been.
No way. No way. It was. That wasn't the comeback?
But here's the thing. I think matches nowadays need more false comebacks.
The fake false comebacks, right?
Yeah.
Hey, we should add that in there. The fake false comeback.
I think hopes are becoming like everyone knows it's a hope.
Yeah, you're right. It can't be too.
False comeback.
Oh yeah, we are still in the heat, bro.
Remember, I got that. I saw one of your matches, and I was like, I want you to do this.
Fuck, you went to the vault for that one, huh?
I think it was boy or something.
No, it's Chris Hamrick.
Yes.
I'm almost certain I called that spot. Get right here, because you reminded me. I say, put your boot up, right? Let me ask you. Let me see. Yeah, because you had just reminded me of that fucking shit. And me and Chris Hamrick did this.
Oh!
That was good, bro. I'm just that good, man. That's how I make you look great. And that's what we were talking about. That like when you do that, like you're like I was telling people that's like the equivalent of him of Jake Atlas pumping up his power meter. Like look, he's trying to get his second win. He's trying to make his comeback. He's pumping it up right there. And I think that's why like you like back in California you had all those match of the months was because of like people start feeling that they relate to that, you know.
Yeah. You've got to make people feel like what you know what I mean, like what you're doing.
Well, fuck. Well,
It's not just about doing the cool stuff, which you can still do. Like I still want to do cool stuff, but it's like you have to make them feel it. Like we called this right there. This whole
yeah.
back.
You must have called it because I don't understand why I would throw a European uppercut. To be honest with you, you probably said Euro me. Look at two Germans in one match. I hate the German, bro.
Oh, wow.
Fucking, I ate that, dude. That was not by choice. I remember you did that to Brody King once.
Honestly, for this being called in the ring, this is pretty well structured.
Well, I'd hope so, bro. With the guy going to fucking the Fed and then the fucking the maestro. Shit, we should be good. Everyone's gonna watch this shit and be like, "What the fuck, bro?" But sometimes I feel the pressure, like when I'm just wrestling in the dojo, everyone kind of stops and wants to watch, and I'm like, "Fuck, I gotta deliver my master's class, bro." But this was pretty legit, and for really not giving much thought of it. Like, you know what I mean?
Leg drop, top rope or second rope?
Both, two. Okay, that was called, right? Because why would it be two? I knew it was going to be two.
Yeah.
I'd give you two leg drops. That must have been it. Power slam, two leg drops. So we must be coming home. So we call some, but to get there, it looked like Jesus Christ. I hate that I didn't jump high enough for that one. Good sell. Fucking tired, brother. Fucking yeah! Look at me. Look at me. Is it over? Shit.
Is it over? You're an asshole.
Hey, what's the worst feeling is being blown up in the ring, right?
Totally is.
Like being tired is one thing. You just stop running and you start walking, but I'm tired. But you know, in a wrestling match, like I gotta go, bro. I gotta deliver. Look at you all with extra energy and shit. Fuck, I'm like, I'm starting to walk in sand right now. Look at you.
Well, also, I had just wrestled the day before, so.
And came off a 5-hour flight. I was like, what's this guy doing in Baltimore, bro? Like, come on, get out of here. Like, fuck, you couldn't go closer?
Well, it was Minnesota, this one.
Oh, okay, Minnesota.
Yeah.
Hey, you could tell we didn't call it because I gave two Germans and then like so weirdly, like you give another moonsault, don't you?
I think so. Right, here's the Gonzo. Reverse the Gonzo. No, you hit the Gonzo.
Oh, no, I never hit the Gonzo. I think that's what Brody told me. He was like, you should have hit it. And in hindsight, I should have hit it. Yeah, I should have had you just kick out of it and then take it home. That should have been the go home. Yeah. Or did I hit it?
I'm trying to think. Maybe now?
Oh, shit. I want to say this part was called. What do you think?
Maybe this back half, yeah. Not the back half, but this at some point here.
The last 5 minutes is probably called. So that's not bad.
But like probably loosely, like not directly like from here we're gonna go here. It was more so like, oh, I'm gonna set up this, so do this.
Hey, look at they pushed the shit out of me. And I'm like, just go, bro. I'm tired. Hey, you still hit it. So that should show you just go, bro, because you could hit it. You could make it happen.
Oh, you kicked out of it.
That's what I'm saying. I should have hit a Gonzo. In hindsight, I should have hit a fucking Gonzo.
Yeah.
Maybe I was worried about your pencil neck.
Oh
That was good. That didn't hurt at all, did it?
no, 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 no.
No, it surprisingly doesn't. Why is that?
I
Okay,
think
wait, here it is. This has got to be it. Okay. I do hit you with the gonzo. No!
you should have hit it at some point.
But maybe that's part of the match, bro. That's part of the good shit. If I would have hit it, that would have been it. That would have been, hey, maybe I was still trying to protect my move. All right, this is definitely the go home.
I think this is definitely like it.
Get the fuck out of here. This was a great match. Maybe I'm
Right.
just saying that because I'm watching myself.
that was really good.
That was some fucking work, bro. You made me work, dude. Come on, man.
Work.
That was a good one. I don't think I've ever watched it. Not fully like that. Not all the way through. I clipped it.
I've watched it once before, like I said, but it was a while back.
Damn. All right. That ain't bad, brother.
I enjoyed that a lot. One of my favorite. It won match. I told you it won match of the month in January.
Did it really? I don't remember that, but man, that was yeah, I dug it. I dug it. So I thought I was gonna hate that match, to be honest with you. I thought the finish was really good. Thought the moves were really good.
You could have hit the gonzo.
Yeah, right.
The first.
I remember Brody specifically said you should, like, he was like, the first thing he does, he comes back. I go, what'd you think? Oh, you should have hit a gonzo. Oh, but no, that was really good, man. But hey, that's a testament to Jake Atlas. That's why I don't wrestle no more, bro. Like you saw it halfway through the match. I was gassed the fuck out. But I guess here's what I tell myself sometimes, Jake. Like, dude, just get the fuck in shape.
I mean,
hey, but I tell you guys, I ain't trying to be a wrestler no more like you guys, man. But I still love it. I still love doing it.
Yeah.
Still love
To me, that was a lot of fun. It was a match that I definitely wanted for a long time. You're right. I told you from when we started getting close, right when I like 2017, like we started getting closer was when you really took me under your wing and really pushed me, to realize that I can do what I wanted to do. And that's one thing that I don't think I've told you before, like giving you enough credit, is like you always say that I came in with so much motivation and I was so determined, which is true. I knew what I wanted, but that's only half the battle in certain situations. And I think the one thing that I will always appreciate, and the reason why I'm more than anything so proud to be from Santino Brothers. Just the other day, I posted, like, it was my 4-year wrestling.
Yeah, it was your 4-year career. Hey, I saw someone say congratulations, but 4 years, bro, that's it? That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, like I remember when I was gonna make that tweet, I knew that I wanted to say something that included the school. I wanted to say something that included where I came from. And so to that, what I was saying is it was really you pushing me to realize that I can do it. It was all the way from you saying, why aren't you booked at PWG? And I always remember that. I'll always remember that, you saying to me and Brody, when are you guys going to get booked on PWG? And it kind of just made it seem like maybe it is possible. I mean, if my trainer believes in it, then why can't I do it? And so I knew, from that time that it's something that I wanted, because I wanted to wrestle or, share this experience with the guy who kind of put the bug in me. We like that I want to do this for my life, that this is what I want to do as my living. Like, this is what I want to be my career. Was, we grow up as fans, and then, as fans, we think that we can do it. And only a select few really become successful at it in whatever way that means. That doesn't mean going to WWE. It means just making this your life, kind of like how, people open up their schools, people go to different companies, whatever. So you were really the one that put the bug in me that I can do this, you know? And so to me, wrestling you was kind of that closing chapter of that, this part of the journey of you showing me that I can do it and I can grow, you know, because I'm 25 and there's so much more that I can do. And now thankfully with WWE, like I can do that. But, you know, it goes to show you, like, you and I are still very close. You're like my dad, you know, and when we always talk, and I was really happy that you told me to do this, and I wanted to do this, because you got me here, the wrestling part of it, you got me here, and that's why I really enjoyed that match. It really showed me that like everything that we went through, the 4 years that I was at the school, 4 or 5 years that I was at the school, like, meant something. You know, I feel like that match is the culmination of that. Like,
Yeah, you know, it's I appreciate that, you know, but you know, you definitely make it easy on a coach, and it kind of, like, I always tell people, like, I don't know, maybe our wrestling school journey is over because we did it. We did what we set out to do, you know. But you know, it just it means a lot to me to do the match, because, like, really at the times, you know, right now I feel a little bit different. Like, I want to wrestle, like I want to get in a ring. I've been away from a ring from so long.
yeah.
But to do the match at the time, like it really took a lot for me to actually want to do it. And not to say like I didn't respect you, but like I knew that it was gonna mean a lot to you. And a lot of times I look at myself like, who wants to wrestle me? And I don't want to bring you guys down, and I can't keep up with you guys. But it's same thing with, you know, me encouraging you guys to go to PWG or try to do this. When you guys tell me I want to wrestle you, know, I'm like, you guys are wrestling the who's who in indie wrestling right now. Like, why the fuck you want to wrestle me? But it means a lot. So that I work my ass off, and because, you know, I think you should know that deep down inside, like, I don't want to do it. Or at least at the time I didn't want to do it. I don't want to stink up the house anymore. You know what I mean? I don't want to fucking give a piss poor performance with an A+ wrestler. And but you guys encouraged me to do it and try to keep up with you. And I don't know, just watching that match and how I feel now, it makes me think like, man, like, why did I even stop wrestling? You know what I mean? But that's inspiration, and that's coming full circle from you saying I inspire you to you now going, I'm saying you guys really inspire me to see you guys doing what you're doing. I've had a lot of time to think on this quarantine COVID era of, you know, because my biggest gripe was helping a lot of the students achieve their goals. And when I say gripe, like for you and Brody and Heather and all you guys that are going out there and doing it, like I don't have a gripe with that, but sometimes me putting all my blood, sweat, and tears and effort into students, and then to see them quit or not come back or whatever the case is, I feel like a lot of it's wasted. And I should be out there living my dream. But I don't know. But you guys definitely do inspire me, including you, Jake, immensely. You, Jake, like really inspire me to want to continue to wrestle, do what this whole thing is about. Like, you know, maybe be
You can do it. You cannot do it. You can't not do it. And
yeah, you're right. You're definitely right.
a lot of people that would jump at the opportunity to wrestle you. So
I still get it today, brother. I still get it today, and I get flattered, and people ask me to wrestle them. I even had Rocky Romero hit me up when I told him I was going to retire. He's like, "No, brother, we got to do a match before you retire." And I'm like, I say the same thing. Come on, man. Like, I can't keep up with you guys. Like, I just, you know, so, but no, man, it's come full circle. Like, so if I inspired you, and I always tell all the students that, is that you guys totally inspire me. As Sylvia and I are sitting here in Bell Gardens and seeing you wrestle every Wednesday night on NXT, on the USA Network. Like, I don't know who hasn't grown up watching USA Network. You know what I mean? I was geeked out to see USA Network's Twitter tweets you one day. I thought that was really cool. You know, so, you know, you guys definitely inspire us on how determined you guys are to accomplish your goals and what you guys are doing and making waves in the wrestling business. And it only inspires Sylvia and I to say, like, you got this one life to live, man. Live your dreams, you know. So I just want to say thank you for that, and thank you for really pushing me to do that match, you know, because if I wouldn't feel good not having that match. Now that it's done and over, and we have the documented, like I really appreciate that you pushed me to do that because I thought that was a great match, and you carried me definitely halfway through because I was running out of gas. And I
And we
appreciate that
and
too.
we went through it together. I remember it was like a month or two that we knew, and we were in the gym. What, 3 4 days a week at the school,
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I'm glad that it was a journey we kind of went through together. Like I wasn't, it was like it wasn't just the match. That's what I'm saying. Is like it was the whole. It was leading up to it for me.
yeah,
When I think of that match, I think of the early mornings when I would get,
yeah.
it'd be like, oh really? Okay, fine, let's go, and we would do it, and we would have the sessions, and that's what it represents. So I'm glad that like that. I'm watching it again. I'm happy that it was the match that it was, because to me it's the whole memory. It's the whole leading
Yeah.
up to. It's the whole, and you said earlier just now that you did tell me you didn't want to do it, and it wasn't that you didn't want to do it because of me. You didn't want to do it because of you. And I think that leading the working out and pushing ourselves and getting in the ring, uh, I'm glad that that was something that I could help you with, kind of understand that, like, yo, I really want this match with you. And I think the reason why I want this match with you is because I know that you can do it. And you helped me. So I'm always going to want to do whatever I can to help you.
And I appreciate it, Jake. I appreciate you. And I tell Sylvia even today, man, like I go, man, I miss those mornings of waking up and working out with Jake. And not just necessarily to get ready for the match, like just I miss the dynamic that we had, and being able to get in the ring with you. Cause you know how I am, like I'm rough. I like being rough with people, like, you know, and I like to get it back rough. I like to feel like, oh my God, Jake beat my ass. And we had that special dynamic, and like no, I mean straight up honestly, like I miss it, and I yearn for the day till we get back to it one day, and figure out how. You know what I mean? Maybe I'll go move to Florida. um, but yeah, hey man, thank you. Thanks for having you on. I appreciate you coming on with us and talking to us on the YouTube channel. Give us some content to give to the people. You know, we're up to about 84,000 subscribers on our YouTube channel.
Know that.
So if you guys are watching this, you're not subscribed, hit that like button, hit that comment. I try to get back to all the comments, and definitely make sure to subscribe to us. And thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one, guys.